What's up, YouTube?
Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows.
It's been a minute since I've been in this shirt, and that is because I have transferred to Ladies Footlocker recently. And at Ladies Footlocker, we do not wear this. We wear basically anything athletic apparel that can be sold inside of Footlocker. We have to wear this little necklace thing. What's they call these? Little latches. Y'all know what these are. I'm gonna be telling you guys what I wish I knew before I worked at Footlocker. Now, y'all probably wondering like, why are you making this video? Well, these videos have been really successful on my channel. People have actually been DMing me, I would say at least once or twice a week. I ain't gonna boost me right like that. Once or twice a week. And you guys have been asking me like where, how to do this, how to do that, what to do and stuff. Just a lot of questions about Footlocker in general. So I decided to make another video. So this is like my part 3. I got 2 other videos on my channel that are doing really good. So go check them out. The link will be in the description, or I'll put it at the end of this video. And yeah. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay. So basically, the stuff that I wish I knew, I wish I would have known, it's kind of common sense, but it's like something that people really don't think about. So I wrote a little list because your girl's gonna forget. So I wrote a little list to tell y'all what I wish I would have known before I got hired at Footlocker. Before I even get started in this video, I want to let you guys know that I am not dissing Footlocker at all. I do plan on being there for a very long time until I go off to college, or even while I still am in college. So I'm not dissing Footlocker, it's just straight facts and stuff that I wish I would have known. So the first thing is the pay. The pay is commission or hourly, not commission and hourly. I wish I would have known that. I mean, people would say, oh, that's common sense, why would you get both, yada, yada. But like, I feel as though if you're working hard, you should get both, you know what I'm saying? And plus, it's only 2.5%. So that's just like $2,000 is like $50 commission-wise. So it's just, I don't know. I feel like we can get that little bit of commission that we make. I wish I would have known that because hourly is only, well, when I first started, it was $9.25. Now I believe it's like $9.75 or something like that. So it went up a little bit, but still hourly is only $9. While I could be making that $9 plus the commission that I just worked hard for. And then it really bothers me too. Like if I work really hard that day and I still don't meet commission, then I will not get the commission. So let me explain what that is. Sorry about that, guys. Speaking of work, they just called me. So yeah, your girl's gonna work today. Anyways, back to the commission and hourly. With the commission and hourly, it's basically if you reach commission that day, then you will get the commission for that day. But if you reach hourly the next day, you will get only the hourly that day, if that makes sense. At least that's how it was explained to me. So I'm hoping that it works that way. But at the same time, I still wish that I could get hourly plus commission, because like I said, if I work super hard that day and I still don't reach commission, I still don't reach the commission, I'm gonna be upset. On top of that, it's like basically whichever one is higher that day. So like if your commission was higher, say if you reached $50 in commission that day, but your hourly was only 48, then you're gonna get the 50 instead of the 48. But why can't I get the whole thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't I get the whole 98? I think that's what it would be. Yeah. So that's that. The next thing I wish I would have known before getting hired is everyone leaves. Literally everybody leaves. With that being said, it's like you don't want to grow. I don't want to say don't grow too attached to your coworkers, because you guys can still be friends outside of work. But it's hard because once you become really close with these people and you like get to know these people, it's like everyone leaves and a new flock comes in. It's just like, wow. And you may be even the one that leaves and have to go to a whole new place. So either way, it's just going to be like you're always somewhere new. And sometimes they transfer you without you asking, or sometimes you can actually transfer. But you can only actually transfer it if you know, it's like a really good reason, like such as it's closer to your home, or it will help you in school or whatever. Now, you know, just make sure you have a good reason for them to transfer. But that's not what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about everybody leaving me. And I just be feeling so lonely. Like, people feet smell. Oh my gosh, y'all. Like, I know that's common sense, like feet smells. Not my feet, but some people's feet smell. And it's just like, y'all really come into a shoe store. Y'all want me to put this shoe on your foot. Like, y'all, look, people will do this. They'll wear Huarache. Y'all know how small and compact Huaraches be. Like, they just be real tight. And not wear socks. And they been walking around all day. So when they take that shoe off, they be like, baby girl. Woo! So I wish I would have known, like, when they said people feet smell, people feet be kicking now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Another thing I wish I would have known was that it would be competitive. Now, in my interview, I was told that it would be competitive. So, like, that was something that I should have known. But, like, they were serious. Like, people really compete for sales stuff. Sometimes people even steal sales. Like, you would have your own coworker that you thought you trusted or not take your name off a shoebox and put their name on the shoebox. I wish I would have known that. I mean, I can't really do nothing about that because people are gonna act the way they act regardless of the fact. But at the end of the day, it's just like, wow. Like, I mean, you can still report these people and they can't get in trouble for doing that if you catch them. But it's just crazy. And 9 times out of 10, they will catch them because, guys, believe it or not, them Footlocker cameras do work. Another thing I don't like, or I wish I would have known, was there's not a lot of hours. Like, I get about 3 or 4 days a week. I don't know if that's every location, but I know it's my location. That's just as a part-timer in general. I think everybody at my location that's a part-timer, they get 3 or 4 days. Now, I don't really know why. I don't really know why. I just wish I would have known that. 3 or 4 days sounds pretty good, but then again, it's not when it's only 5 hours in those 3 to 4 days. So that's just like, yeah, 20 hours a week, which is less than a full day. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I wish I would have known, okay, so this is everywhere. Like, even when I was working at McDonald's, this was happening. Like, you get real interesting customers. And I think y'all know what I mean when I say interesting. Like, these people are just weird. Like, I had someone come into my store one day, and it was an old man. Like, he was really old, had about like 5 teeth in his mouth. Like, he was just old. And he started hugging on my coworker or whatnot and talking about, come meet me downtown and stuff like that. You get people like that's elderly trying to hit on you and stuff. You get people that's just ew, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it is, and you just get those type of people. I wish I would have known that. It wouldn't change my mind on getting the job or not because, like I said, these people are everywhere no matter where you go. But at the same time, I would have been more cautious about it. I mean, I'm really cautious now. I know who to approach and who not to approach, who's weird, who's not weird, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's just like, come on now, don't do that. Now, this is something that should have been common sense to other people, but I mean, not really because I didn't know it. You cannot work at a competition store. So a competition store to us, we're Footlocker, so I mean, we own Champs, Foot Action, East Bay, Kids Footlocker. Those stores we can work at, not at the same time, of course, but we can work, like, we can get transferred to those type of stores. But we cannot get transferred or work at places like Journeys, Famous Footwear, etc. That's it. But we can't work at those type of places because those are competition. So yeah, I don't really understand. I'm not gonna say I don't understand because I do understand, but I don't know how they would tell if you work there or not. Especially if you work at a whole different location. Like, say if you work at the Footlocker on the west side, but you work at the Jordans on the east side. I don't really know how they would know if you work there or not, but they probably figure it out some way or something. But you cannot work at a competition store. The last thing that I wish I would have known is people freaking steal. Like, I know that's also common sense, but like, people steal for real. Like, people be thieving, y'all. Like, people be stealing. Oh my goodness. So like, they do it so slick. Like, you will never know that they stole from you. Like, they could come up to you and just start a whole conversation with you and be stealing behind your back. Like, you don't know. Some people have their kids like grab something and go out the store, and you will never know that their kids did that. Or if you do catch them, you can't really do anything but tell a manager, and the manager's not gonna really do anything but call the security. So you just gotta hope and pray that you get your item back or whatever. But yeah, people really be stealing, and I know I did know that was gonna happen, but I didn't know how often it was gonna happen. And when I say often, I mean every time I work, somebody steals. Like, well, I don't catch somebody stealing every time I work, but I'm sure somebody stole something that day because people are just like really slick like that, and it's not like good at all. Why do y'all have such sticky fingers? And I know people steal everywhere. Like, people steal at Dollar Tree, and that stuff is $1. But people steal for no reason. Like, come on now. That is all the things that I really wish I would have known before getting hired at Footlocker. None of these things would have changed my mind. I still would have applied. I still would have hopefully got the job, and I still would have been here. telling you guys this story, but these are some things that I wish I would have known, so I could have been more cautious about it. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions, anything, just DM me like you guys have been doing. Comment down below. Subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.